they will kick.
Good luck, guys. Yeah? Thanks. Yeah.
Humberline, this is their starting lineup. They will miss a vital defender in Linval Lewis, who is a frontline worker and is a driver at the Maypen Hospital, so he won't be able to take part today. Dennis Taylor is in goal. The rest of the lineup sees Shamar Roden, Afiba Chambers, Sujay Graham, who starts for the first time, Mark Rodney, Andrew Vanzi, Javane Thompson, Leonardo Gibbison, Gregory Lewis, Lorenzo Lewin, and Andre Clennon, of course, the striker.
Yes, Humberline playing a 4-2-3-1 formation today, Donald. You know, some players playing a little bit out of position. We see Andrew Vanzi there playing centre half today, Gregory Lewis playing defensive midfield. So kind of a makeshift, but experienced players. So I know they can handle the job today.
Let's see if the Harbourview players can handle the job and get back to winning ways. Their goalkeeper, of course, Tafari Chambers. Well, we'll double check that in just a little while. Johnny Talbot, Odilon Harding, Akeem Mullings, Ronaldo Wellington, Garth Stewart, Romario Campbell, Lennox Russell, Akwasa Chong, John Luca Levy, and Tyrese Williams.
Yes, Harbourview playing a similar formation, you know, like to attack down the flanks, you know, combination plays. Look out for Akwasa Chang coming from that left side today, Donald. Going to be very instrumental for the Harbourview team.
Sunday morning football in Jamaica as the Jamaica Premier League powered by Digicel continues. It's matchday 8, Humberline against Harbourview here at the Captain Horsburgh Centre of Excellence. I think Kevin Morrison is ready and the game is on the way. Humberline set in their traditional green and red. Andrew Price, in the early stages of the season, would have been comfortable with this team, Humberline, just giving up the possession, or the possession statistic, not necessarily giving up the possession.
Also today, Donald, I think, you know, the team that, you know, allows the ball to do the work today, you know, should come out on top, especially in terms of, you know, how hot the time is. So it's not a day for, you know, a lot of running. It's a day to really think the game and allow the ball to do the work.
Trying to get Lennox Russ in the thick of things. Ludlow Bernard, of course, is the head coach of the Stars of the East. Humberline couldn't quite transition on that occasion. And, almost gave it up in a dangerous place, Harbourview. Rodney with the throw. Levy. Williams. Levy again. Williams. Or Campbell rather, Romario Campbell. Garth Stewart. Harding. Back to Levy.
Ramar Campbell also spent a season playing for Humble Lion some time ago, Donald. So he knows a lot of these players.
Bright sunshine here at the Center of Excellence, as both teams trying to get used to the conditions and playing so early in the morning. Of course, your training times on quite a few days at times would be this early.
But in terms of, getting up to get a good meal, Donald, you have to eat at least 3 hours or so before a game. That is some adjustment for these players for today.
Lovely challenge coming in there. Bernardo Wellington could go too far.
One in front, in front of Potter. Yeah, in front of the man, yeah.
It's not going to be easy this morning for the Stars of the East. Humble Lion looking to apply the pressure, and of course when a team plays for pride, it comes with a lot of intensity. I guess you can even say Lion pride, and probably that's even worse. Here is Harding. Campbell. Campbell challenged, free kick in a dangerous position.
As I said earlier, Donald, most people around this league know how dangerous Campbell is, especially around the box, with that left foot. So they were trying to block him out from not shooting, but in the end gave up a foul in a dangerous position, especially with a man like Campbell on the field. And also Akosa Chang. Well, let us see if we're going to go for youth or experience for this one, Donald.
Well, Chang is the one who spotted it. Campbell took a look. Both men stepped back. Both with the left foot. Dennis Taylor is just making sure that everything is lined up, because it has to be pretty much perfect here to deny Campbell or Chong if they are on target. 26 yards out. It is Campbell. Not a lot of power behind it.
Team effort at the end, Donald. I think the Humble Lion team, breathe some sigh of relief.
Yeah, Taylor skipping across to collect that one. Not much trouble there. Pretty anticlimactic in the end. Harding in the right place there. Eyes on the youngster, this youngster, Keem Mullings, who makes his first start for Harbourview this season.
Good day to prove himself to the Harbourview coaching staff, playing against a quality striker such as Clennon.
Challenge coming in hard again from Andrew Vancy.
Hard and clean, Donald. Also won the throw.
Talk about a utility player. Vanzy will be high up on that list in the Jamaica Premier League. Of course, with him being at the back, the question has to be asked whether he'll be missed a lot in the middle of the park, where he's usually very influential.
I think Coach Price just wanted to kind of, you know, put some experience at the back after losing Lewis today. So Vanzi was the right man for the job today. For him, I think Coach Price didn't want to lose this game. So in order to, you know, kind of give the defense line some strength, he went for Vanzi.
Well, should that be a foul? Referee says play on. And Clennon trying to win it inside the box. Well, Kevin Morrison is just making the game go on. That's a foul. And the yellow card will come out. And will be shown to Mark Rodney.
Today is a tough day for Rodney to done. I just wonder how tough mentally he is, you know, after losing your dad yesterday, to come out and play a game today, you know. I'm kind of wondering what the mental state of this player today. Some players can do it, some can't. Early yellow card for him, you know.
Has to be careful for the rest of the game now.
Especially as a defender.
Cover them fans, you're too square, man. Yeah, man, just play square, brother. No play. You're all right, you know, them are doing earlier. You have to do it earlier.
Levy, first touch wasn't the best. Stewart winning the header. Landed awkwardly, but I think he's going to be okay. But the lunging challenge from Johnny Talbot.
Game is heating up, Donald. Not just the temperature.
Something that would have seen a lot in schoolboy football back in his Jamaica college days. Now wearing the captain's armband for Harbour View. There's a level of responsibility that he has wholly embraced. Johnny Talbot.
Also a national youth representative. Played up to the under 23 level.
Talbot. Lovely find. Two players making a run inside the box. Levy. Stewart. Oh, slapping the face of Andre Clennon. I think it was more accidental than anything else, but it was still a foul.
As long as your hands are in the face of an opponent, it's going to be a foul these days now, whether accident or not.
This is Gregory Lewis now for Humberline, losing possession in a dangerous spot. Tyrese Williams on the ball. Williams decides to go for glory himself. Wasn't quite the glorious shot as Dennis Taylor skipped around to collect.
Yeah, Gregory Lewis is also a player kind of playing out of position today. Donald normally play, you know, either right or left back or even more offensive on the wings. But playing all in midfield today because, you know, Andrew Vanzi is now playing centre half. So it is a different.
Thompson with the effort.
It's different to be playing in the middle of the park with people surrounding you, Donald. Especially when you're used to playing on the flanks. So we'd have players coming in from all angles. It's a different approach.
Romario Campbell, he's on the ball now. Always seems to have so much time on it. Never perturbed at all. Even when he's under pressure, the number 26 for Harbourview.
Yeah, the good players in midfield who have quality touch, good first touch normally, look that way because their first touch is so good.
Stewart finding Harding. Back to Garth Stewart. Really ambitious effort there from Garth Stewart. I mean, I like the look of him as a player. And obviously has every confidence in his right foot.
Yes, and as an older midfielder, Donald, nice height, nice size, nice international qualities for him. So a season or two of consistency, might never know what can happen.
Of course, that star of the East came from further east, Seaforth High in particular, the 20-year-old, and was identified by the Harbourview coaching staff.
I think he's a very good young addition, Donald.
Clennon has the pace. Clennon inside the box and, well, didn't have the power in the shot. Was under pressure though.
Under pressure by Talbot. I think Clennon, should have held the ball some more because support was coming to his right.
Nice movement from Thompson. Thompson trying to go all the way and just ran into traffic.
As I said earlier though, Donald, the team that moved the ball around the most will survive for this 90 minutes. If you try and run with the ball, after 40 minutes, you're done.
Clennon, I think that was accidental, but it is a head injury, so the play should be stopped. It finally is. And he'll get some attention now, Andre Clennon. I think the clash was accidental as well. Both players going for the ball. And on that occasion, Clennon was on the receiving end from Talbot.
Talbot is much shorter than Clennon, Donald, so, on his way up with the jump, I think his head hit into Clennon's ear. I think that's his left ear.
You may just be receiving a ringing endorsement from Clennon, from Talbot in the aftermath of that. Should be alright though.
Seem to be. Good time to get some rehydration too. The difference though, the past 15 minutes of Donald in the offensive third with the Humble Lion team though, I think they are trying to do too much individual work. They need some more combination plays in order to break down this young Harbourview back line.
Roten. Harbour with the majority of the possession so far in this game after some 15 minutes. It's a statistic that we're not too surprised about.
Yeah. One team, Harbour, trying to move the ball around, trying to share combination plays, trying to make small triangles on the pitch. Humble Lion, on the other hand, offensively they are more trying individual plays.
Here's Campbell Levy.
Somebody press the ball, man. Press the ball, brother.
Trying to do the combination with Acosta Chong. Lennon was just being harassed there and kicked, and he just stopped.
After about 3 kicks.
Like, ref, you're not blowing the whistle? He just stopped, like, alright.
Didn't want any advantage played there, then I wanted the game to stop.
Give her.
Nice movement there. Also blowing. Clennon out wide. Thompson.
Much better football there from the Humberland team than all. Trying to move the ball around, trying to get each other in the game. Combination plays.
Chong went in there a little bit too hard for the liking of referee Kevin Morrison.
The forwards are now not good tacklers.
Oh, here's a chance. Couldn't quite control it there. Sujay Graham on that occasion. Here's Thompson. What a save that is! Fabulous save from Akeem Smith.
Good football all the way around Donald. Good combination play by the Humberland team. Good shot by Thomas. Good save. Top draw. Partner there, Thompson. Good kick, good save, good football.
I like the look of Akeem Smith, the goalkeeper.
Also international look, Donald. People are looking for 6'3", 6'4" goalkeepers nowadays. And he's quite agile too.
Yep, based on the last save. This one sent in. Didn't quite reach Clennon.
The Levy was all over. Seems as if that is that Lorenzo Lewin?
Graham over
Graham.
on that far side.
Yes.
Sujay Graham.
Humberland threatening for the past 2 or so minutes.
Thompson to deliver again at the near post. Clennon trying to get there, couldn't. Yellow card will come out and is shown to Romario Campbell. Yeah, just a push out of the way. Sees him getting the yellow card. Here's a delivery inside and diving header away. And the whistle goes. Woodland Harding and involved in a collision there, but he's all right. Free kick to the Stars of the East.
The Harbour View team done are normally, pressing high, because they're a fit team. But I think because of the conditions today, though, they're trying to sit back, trying to, conserve energy to last for the entire 90 plus minutes.
And let's be fair, the midfield isn't as young as the ones that we've seen in the past from Harbour. There's no Trista J. Daly in the middle of the park to help with that pressing game. You're not going to see Ramon Campbell doing that.
Or Luca Levy.
There you go. Chung doing enough to keep it in, but couldn't keep it for himself. Well, there's going to be a water break now, an official water break for both these teams, as it's 0-0 at the moment. Humberline and Harbourview. Harbourview with the majority of the possession so far, but Humberline holding strong in the hope that they can actually get 3 points out of this one in order to stand any mathematical chance of going through or maintaining the chance of going through to the playoffs.
Yes, with only, this game and 2 to come down, all they want. They need all 9 points to give them some chance here. So Harbourview can, today hit all the dreams and aspiration out of this Humberline team if they should win this game.
Haven't seen a lot of goalmouth activity so far. We get the feeling that both teams playing a little bit more conservative than usual. I suspect in the scheme of things, Humberline, for now, playing more conservatively because they can't afford to lose this game. Harbourview, on the other hand, although they'd like to go further up the table, they aren't in dire straits. And they know that if they win today, they're virtually knocked Humberline out of the playoffs. Of course, no team can be relegated this season. That is a good thing for all concerned, you would think. But
it's good.
Yeah.
But it has some bad to it too.
Yeah.
You have some players who just turn up, because they know that we have next season. So
and the ambition isn't quite there, is it?
No, especially when you're at the bottom of the pile. But in all fairness to the Humberline team, though, I think they started off a bit weak, but in the last 5-10 minutes, they've been trying to put some combination plays together.
One of the good things about all the matches being televised in the Jamaica Premier League this season is that the teams will be getting the eyes as Harbourview trying to come forward. Chong delivers, cleared out by Lewis, back to Chong. Chong, Levy, Harding, forced to go back. Stewart, Campbell, challenge coming in from Graham, and it's going to be a free kick to the Stars of the East, taken quickly. Stewart on it, Again, he was thinking of the shot. Campbell. Williams. Harding. Levy again. Always under pressure. And another occasion where he's lost the ball. Clennon. Andre Clennon. Still Clennon thinking of the shot. Oh, the challenge from behind. And Clennon not complaining. Levy. Too much for Williams to do. And it's going to be a goal kick. It looked it looked hard the first time we saw it, and the second time
Tough.
yeah,
Nothing there.
well, I'm not sure if I want to say nothing there, but you didn't see any complaints from Clennon.
No. And they didn't reach out to the VR, right? But I think Clennon should have done a much better there, Donald. You know.
I got the impression that he ran out of steam there at the last stage.
Yes, yes. You know, I think he should at least got a shot off.
Clennon. Here's a chance. Flipped. Couldn't get the power, the placement behind that one. Gregor Lewis. Williams should get here this time.
Manzi looked quite comfortable in his new role for today, Donald.
Well, as we indicated before, not quite new, but
yeah,
for this season, yeah.
For this season, yeah. Organizing the back, you know, he's quite very experienced player. I think he's been playing this Premier League from probably about age 17, 18-year-old. Very experienced. Played for Portmore, then transferred to Humber Lion. Lorenzo Lewin should be careful there though, Donald.
He did react after Stewart pulled him. And I guess that's one thing that Stewart would want to work on, is his strength, because he was brushed aside pretty easily there and was a nuisance.
That's stupid by Lewis. You know, you're getting the foul. Just play some football.
Yeah, Lorenzo Lewin there. Formerly of Lennon High. Lewin.
Yes.
Plays with confirmed that God still got the other card.
Yes. Played for me 2015. Very hard worker. Will run for 90 minutes.
Too much on it? Too much on it.
Intentions are right, but execution.
Yeah, hasn't quite been off to the races so far, Gregor Lewis.
Yes.
Playing in that holding midfield role.
That's a concern, I think, you know, for me, because too many times I've seen him move out of position, creating a hole in the middle of the Humber Lion field. And if Harbourview can, you know, counter that, it can be very dangerous.
Well, if you take a look, yeah, he's man marking Campbell.
All the way out wide.
All the way out wide, and he's following him. Here's Williams. And Williams ran straight into Lewis. Stewart to Campbell. Gibson. Roden. Here's a left back Roden. Graham. Graham looking like a ninja turtle with the green and the headband. But we digress as the ball is played inside the box and no problems there for Akeem Smith. Oh, this could be a big chance here for Harbour View. Tyrese Williams inside the area, comes across and couldn't quite get over it. Akwasa Chong maybe took a deflection before he got through to him. I just threw him off a little bit. Harding now. Oh, neatly done. Wonderfully done by Akeem Mullings, who's going still. And gave it up at the very end. Centre back doing a lot of running there. Campbell. Russell. Chong. Akwasa Chong, it's charged down. Vital interception there by Andrew Vanzi.
So Gregory Lewis losing the ball there. And Harbour View transition quickly into the box. Akwasa Chong almost got a shot off, or should I say got a shot off, but it was blocked there. Went out for a corner kick.
Vanzi covered a lot of space in a short time there to block that effort from Chong. It's a corner kick to Harbour View. Campbell's delivery, not a bad looking one. Clennon is there. And he's running away with it now. Williams was the only one who could keep in touch with Clennon as he was breaking there. And his pressure, the avenue for Harbour View to get it back. Harding has a little bit of space to work with. Just a one man to beat. Sends this one to the edge of the box. Nice turn from Williams. Levy, Russell. And Williams couldn't get proper connection there. Didn't have a proper connection with the ground actually. Game just opening up a little bit with less than 10 minutes to go in the half. You know, we may see a goal before half time. Here's Clennon. No one in support inside the box as yet. Forced to go back. Gibson. Throw into Humber line. Rodney to the edge of the box. Talbot got a big boot in there. He's been around for 11 seasons, Andrew Vanzi. Has made over 200 appearances, 204 in fact in the Premier League. 22 goals to his name as well as Rodney. Couldn't do a lot with that. Intelligent play there from Talbot at the back. Talbot now making the steps forward. Williams. Talbot. Not a bad delivery. Cross the 18-yard area. Harding.
We have to block the passing lane into feet, brother. And we now play this for ourselves.
Too much running with the ball though, Donald, in this hot climate, especially for the Humberland team. You know, as I said earlier, we have to share this ball in these conditions.
Jefferson. Campbell now. Williams. Chong. Campbell. Williams. Talbot reading the play well. Going on a run. Delivered inside and no problems there for the experienced Dennis Taylor. Patrolling his area well.
Routine catch there by Taylor.
The young defender in the wars today. His first start for Harbour View. Akeem Mullings. I think he came from the Vauxhall High School football system, Akeem Mullings, if I'm not mistaken. Campbell. He has space, decides against the shot. And no problems there for Taylor, who hasn't really been challenged this morning at all. Dennis Taylor. Just the one save, spectacular save that we've seen in this game came from actually Akeem Smith in the first half.
I think both teams now just playing for the clock.
Or the shade of the dressing room. Talbot was in some trouble there, but he watched it all the way. Good work. Mullings. Russell. Kevin Morrison was in the way there.
The Harbour View team dropping back to line one.
Campbell, he has runners. One of them is Pastor Chong, but couldn't get by Chambers at the back. Graham. Lewis. Lovely ball inside, oh, and Clennon couldn't control. It was a delightful delivery And the ball was just trapped under his boot there as he tried to control Andre Clennon but couldn't.
Delightful ball into the box there. I'm wondering though if he could have gone with one touch towards the goal instead of trying to control.
He actually had time to control it then, I think. Or probably not.
Probably not.
He probably was in a couple of minds there, actually.
Yeah.
Here's a chance for Humberline. Graham. Rodney. Vanzi switching the play. Roden. Again, Talbot in the way. Campbell showing his frustration with Williams for giving the ball away.
More signs of both teams playing for the clock. Trying to keep the ball. It's very hot out there. Want to go and get rehydrated and come back for the second half. I definitely think a goal or two is in this one, Donald.
Could this be the first one? Well, it's a corner kick for Humberline.
Ready up! 2 minutes now, yeah? 2 minutes.
First corner kick. Crucial time. Can they capitalize Humberline? Here's the delivery. And it's headed wide. That was close. It was a big chance. Won the header. Couldn't quite direct it on target.
Good ball in. Poor marking though by the Harbourview team. And Chambers should have done better.
Here's Russell. Russell has space to shoot. And does! And it had to be parried away by Dennis Taylor.
Good shot there by Russell. Those balls that are bouncing just in front of goalkeepers, you know, they are headaches, the goalkeepers.
That was going in, you know.
Was going in. Good save at the end by Taylor.
Here's a corner kick at the back post, heading across. Oh! Well, that was another big chance for Harbourview. And the Chong of 5 weeks ago probably would have buried that.
Probably is the heat that but you know, it's poor marking though when you see a offensive team can get 2 headers on the ball in the box. You know, that is poor marking by the defensive team.
Stewart winning it well. Campbell on the ball. Campbell finding Chong. Surely now, across the Chong! Another brilliant save from Taylor. And the Chong cannot believe it. It was another big chance for him to get his 6th. And somehow Taylor got a hand on it.
Brilliant move again. Good pass there by Romari Campbell. And Chong just couldn't find the ball past Taylor. Brilliant save though by Taylor. I think the goalkeepers in this game, Donald, you know, came up big for their teams.
Well, that's frenetic. That's how you end the half. And let's hope it continues in the second. But Akwasa Chong was close there, denied by Dennis Taylor. And Javanzi has been a rock at the back so far for the Stars of the East. For Humberline, rather. For the Stars of the East, Campbell has been a creative influence. But there's a lot to talk about during this halftime interval for both teams. We're here to see a goal in this one. It's Humberline 0, Harbourview 0. And we welcome you back to the UAJFF Captain Harrisburg Centre of Excellence for this encounter in the Jamaica Premier League, powered by Digital. Humberline against Harbourview. We're yet to see a goal in this one.
Priestley in also, it allows Romara Campbell to be closer to Akwasa Chang in order to make combination plays and hopefully to slip one or two balls to the flank.
Priestley's first touch is to send the ball wide to Williams. And Jamon Shepherd now gets his first touch. Russell couldn't find Shepherd. Clennon on the run. Clearance made by Mullins. Campbell has some work to do. He went to turf, I think deliberately there to distract. Williams trying to come through but was robbed of the ball, but should win it back. Well, not quite. Throw into Humberline. We got a glimpse of what this game could be at the end of that, or close to the end of that first half. There were a flurry of chances for both teams.
Taylor made two brilliant saves. Kept Humberline in the game in that latter part of the first half.
After doing virtually nothing.
Yeah. He's called up to duty late.
That's a sign of a quality goalkeeper, though.
Definitely.
Oh, ball given up. Campbell looking for an outlet. Russell. Clennon sloppy there.
I think he's been like that all game though.
Priestley. Williams. Hasn't been off to the races either. Young Williams. Lord Bernard, the Harbourview head coach, has invested so much in him, has put so much faith in his ability. A young man who was very much interested in sprinting Tyrese Williams converted to a footballer at the school level during the schoolboy football season a couple years ago. Of course, Dudley Bernard was also his coach at Kingston College. Bernard described him as having one of the best kicks in his squad. Here's a chance. Clennon. Roden. Graham. Campbell. Referee says play on. Chung will get there. Oh, Chung just gave it up. Gibson. Wonderful ball. But Harding does well. And Akeem Mullings picks it up. Priestley back to Mullings. Mullings going on a run. Has 3 players in front of him, Mullings. And then just ran into traffic. Wasn't the most intelligent play, but it goes the other way. Gibson looking for some help though as he's cornered. The flag goes up. He does well. Gibson to win the free kick.
Just too much touches off the ball by both teams for me though. You know, too much individual effort in terms. They need to combine with each other on this pitch in order to get a result, Donald, because trust me, if you continue playing like this, by minute 70 or so, the game is over in terms of, you know, endurance.
Here's the delivery inside. The keeper collects it on the second attempt. Throws it out to Campbell. Campbell looking for the runners. Oh, delightful ball to Williams. What a run. His first touch wasn't the best though. And neither was the second. And I'm just wondering if the game will get any better for young Williams.
First touch take him away from goal. Didn't have much support in the box. A better first touch probably put him probably 1v1 with the goalkeeper.
It was a good route that he ran. But the first touch wasn't the best. And
yeah, wouldn't be 1v1 with goalkeeper, but probably 1v1 with Vanzi.
Keen Smith hasn't done some work in a while. Corner kick to Humberline.
Humberline probing.
Deliver inside. Talbot managing to clear before Clennon could get there. Punted wide once more. This could be a chance for Harbour for the Humberline, and the clearance made by the Harbour Review defence. Now here they come. Could be 3 against 3. Campbell. Now Chung is the one that's making that run. Here is Chung inside the area, and then a vital interception there by Lewis. Tracking back.
And again, too much touches off the ball by Romario Campbell.
Oh, here's the chance. And then it's now with Russell. Dinked inside to Akwasa Chong. The first touch wasn't the best again. And Chong, oh, he just cannot believe his luck this morning.
I think he even tripped Donald. A bad first touch, and I think he was off balance also. Brilliant pass there to Chong.
Probably should have taken it first time. Yep.
Yes.
And I think that was his regret.
Yeah, but you know, I think he's a weaker right, eh?
Yeah. Wellington. Campbell. Russell. Harding had made the run. Russell skies it. He's bound to score though, because so many times he's been in certain positions, and this was yet another time that he was almost clear cut through.
Should have trusted his right foot there.
Ronjay Watson is getting ready to come in for Harbourview. Tyrese Williams, his morning has ended. A little bit surprised that we haven't seen Krista J. Daly, who's made an impact so far in his young career at Harbourview. Has 3 goals to his name, although to be fair, a couple of goals in one particular game, in my opinion, were due to goalkeeping errors, but the less said about that the better. But still, he has been instrumental to this Harbourview team. Would have played a similar position to the one Romario Campbell is playing for Harbourview. There he is. And the shot, quick effort from Russell. No problems there for Dennis Taylor.
Yeah, better football though by the Harbourview team. Moving the ball from side to side, combination plays, getting a shot off also at the end. Encouraging.
Priestley. Couldn't quite find Watson, and we expect to see Krista J. Daly shortly, and Russell may be the one who is coming off.
I'm sending you to do your coaching course
No,
a few months from now, Donna.
I would not be successful in even passing the course, much less coaching afterwards.
But you're thinking the game.
Yeah, I was. And there's Daly getting ready to come on. Russell is the one who is taken out. Where will he be placed though? That's the question.
is going out. I think he's going to play right wing.
Yep. Clennon will get there, and the keeper off his line, and the referee points to the spot. Penalty to Humberline. Akeem Smith can't believe the call against him. The yellow card is shown to the Harbourview custodian, and it's a penalty to Humberline.
Yeah, I think Clennon just used his experience there to get that penalty done. Goalkeeper's off his line in no man's land. Push the ball past the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper made the challenge. Very good pass there by Andrew Vanzi. You know, even though he's playing from the back, still had the eye to pick out a beautiful pass there to Clennon. So we'll say a soft penalty, but it was experienced there by Clennon.
Well, Vanzi is the one who's going to take this one for Humberline to give them a crucial lead in this encounter against the Stars of the East Harbourview. It's Vanzi to score. Was there any doubt? Andrew Vanzi, asked to do a job, has done the job from 12 yards and gives Humberline the lead after 60 minutes.
Well taken penalty there by Vanzi. High to the keeper's left. Even if the keeper is standing over there, he'll be in problems. Andrew Vanzi, so far, big contender for man of the match.
So this is the third goal for Andrew Vanzi this season. Second one from the spot. And, you get the feeling though that this could be a tide change in the game.
The thing that a goal can do though, because Humberline before that goal, you know, they weren't looking as purposeful as they should. But one brilliant pass from Vanzi to Clennon. One penalty, change the game.
Here's the liver inside looking for Clennon, and Talbot is in the way. Daly will pick up for Harbourview. Daly running into space. And then just ran out of ideas. Campbell in the way though. Akwasa Chung, was he pushed off the ball? Referee says play on. Wellington picks it up. Harbourview now trying to move with even more purpose. Talbot striding forward, finding Harding. Harding continuing his run. Inside the area, or just on the edge of it. Chung goes down, was looking for the goal, didn't get it. Talbot in the way. Finding Kasim Priestley. Campbell. And Priestley putting that one out. Not deliberately, of course. Roden with the throw. Thompson with the turn. looking for the return ball, didn't quite reach him. Chong doing enough again. Vanzi at the back.
I think that was Lorenzo Lewin receiving that yellow card.
You're right. Change made. Levon Williams has come on for Javane Thompson.
One of those influential players for the Humberline team, Williams. He's also a soldier.
Well done to play it out of the back. Harbour view.
Thing about this game though, I'm wondering if this Humberland team can grind out this result here today, or can the Harbour View, you know, with the youthful squad, come back into this game, hold the composure, come back into this game.
Wonderful ball out wide. Watson. Shepherd. Priestley. Campbell. Wellington. Ball delivered inside, looking for Chong. Harding. Watson. Trying to get the better of Williams on that occasion, and he sends that high and long, and no problems there for Dennis Taylor.
Harbour View lacking quality in the final third so far for today's game.
Coolly done there. Campbell getting by Williams, finding Watson. Chong is ahead. Watson going on a run and wins a free kick.
Free kick in a promising position there. That was Rodney. Rodney have to be careful.
Heading inside the area. Vital header away. Wellington. Priestley. Chong. Campbell. Harding. Harding delivers. Looking for Chong. Out as far as Priestley. Wide of the mark. After that stinging effort, they go for an official water break as we take a look at the replay here. And Priestley was just driving that one wide of the mark.
Should have done better there though, at least hitting the target.
Had the time and space, yes.
At least could have probably even taken another touch to prepare himself, but didn't. As I said earlier though, I'm just wondering if this Harbour team, have that composure, to really come back into this game, or we could have this Humberland team grind out this 3 points. It's a game that right now can go in any direction.
One thing for sure though, that Harbourview will be dictating the possession from here on out to the end of this game.
Definitely, because you can see that Humberland, they're going to try and play on the counter, because as I said earlier, they lost their leg from probably minute 40, so they have to just use their experience now to grind out this result.
Humberland, in fact, they haven't kept a clean sheet all season.
I know that is also on the back of Coach Price's mind. At least another goal or two for him will be good, because he knows that his team, have the ability of letting a goal or two.
Yep, indeed.
I think that water break will mean more for the Humberland team.
That's not to say that Harbourview won't go into a next gear.
Definitely.
Shepherd, Watson, now Priestley. Collected by Krista J. Daly. Daly couldn't beat his marker. Mullings. Priestley. Wellington. Shepherd. Controlled well by Harding. Watson. Ken Vance in the right place at the right time and putting it into touch.
He's been very good for his team today though. A lot of leadership coming from the back there by Vance.
Chong. Wellington. Campbell. Challenge coming in. Mark Rodney doing enough. Another change will be made by the Stars of the East.
Omar Campbell, I think, is coming off. I think he lost his legs.
Tevin Scott now comes on.
Ran straight to the top of the field, seems as if he's playing.
I think Tevin Scott will more likely be playing centrally. Yep. And now Daly will be playing behind Tevin Scott. He's usually the battering ram, Tevin Scott, in this Harbour View setup.
Straight to the number 9 position, yes.
So as it stands, Harbour View outside of the top 6.
Not a good place to be, especially with 2 games to go.
Throw into Humberline. Roden with a long throw looking for Clennon. Lewin switching the play. Williams has some speed, but he won't get there.
Banzi again pulling the strings from the back of the park, trying to find Levon Williams. They've been playing together for a while now too.
Leonardo Gibson is coming off now for Humberline.
I think it's Parkins coming on.
Romoy Parkins, yes.
Parkins is a young player that I know will run and tackle for the entire time that is left on the clock. So Coach Price trying to win that midfield battle the last 15 or so minutes of this game.
Priestley. Harding. Priestley gets by 1. Shepherd. Watson. Chung didn't know where that went. Scott. Scott's shot is charged down. They challenged down Clennon from Harding. Kevin Morrison was right there. Clennon doing enough.
Enough to get that one.
Can he get there? Does well to win the corner kick too. Humberline will take their time about this.
Yes.
Roden going all the way across to take this corner kick. They've invested, what, I make it 5 players inside the box on the line. Delivered well. Tevin Scott was in the way. And the yellow card will be shown to Andre Clennon.
Holding up play.
Referee has to get in the middle of this before it escalates.
Kevin Morrison, experienced referee. Kevin Scott there on the ground trying to hold on to the ball. Gregory Lewis was having none of it.
Not accurate, that pass. So just to confirm that Gregory Lewis actually found his way into the referee's book.
Interesting to see the approach by both teams. Just about 10 minutes plus to go, Donald.
Lamar Parkins there.
Just received a yellow card early on in the game. Just about a minute ago. And to be tackling like that. That's careless.
Free kick taken quickly. Ball lofted inside the area. Watson. It really is a battle of wills at the moment, I can tell you. And Humberline with the lead, quite possibly winning it at the moment. Priestley. What can be done to break down Humberline? Talbot. Daly. Wonderful ball over the top. And it's headed behind for a corner kick. Watson has been a live wire since he's been on the park. But Daly was the one who found him over on that far side. Substitutes linking up. Now it's time for a corner. Comes out as far as Priestley. Priestley set this one inside the box, but there's nobody there in yellow and blue.
Chip it to the back post. Only a Humberline player in the form of Levon Williams is standing there.
So Jay Graham trying to find Williams. Wellington. Chung. Left by Talbot. Williams is on his way. Has Clinton for support. Talbot recovers. Wellington. Harding. Throw into Harbour View. Players down for Humberline will get some attention. We'll get some attention from the referee, Vanzi. Don't think he wants to come off the field now.
Don't think Humberline want to lose him right now too.
Man of the match contender at the moment, Andrew Vanzi. Leading contender for the man of the match, in fact.
Tough player. Wouldn't just go off the pitch like that.
Shepherd. Mullins. Talbot. Scott. Daly. Too much on it.
I think that kind of sum up Harbour View so far. You know, that final ball is lacking so far. Final delivery, final shot. Five minutes for Humberline to hold on to this lead. 5 minutes for Harbour View to try and get back something out of this game.
Robbed by Williams. Williams does really well. Williams across the face of goal. It's a big chance here. And it's put across the line by Williams. That's the second goal for Humberline. He was in the right place at the right time. And it's a critical 3 points for the team from Clarendon. Humberline 2, Harbour View 0.
In the pre-game interview, Coach Price said that he's going to treat every game like a club final. And today they did that. They came here, they worked hard, and they're grinding out this 3 points. Sloppy defending there by the Harbour View team. But luckily, Williams was left alone for the Humberline team. In the back post, pass the ball in the back of the goal. Humberline 2, Harbour View 0.
First time we're actually seeing Akeem Mullings being bullied there by a much stronger Levon Williams as he went to the byline. And then he showed the patience to remain there after this effort was pretty much blocked on the line. And Williams coolly there with the finish. Humberline, they've played a disciplined game against this youthful Harbour View setup. Scott. Watson trying to dribble his way through. Kasim Priestley. Watson. Keeper coming out, doing his job, putting it behind for a corner kick. Harbour View, they're still at it. Even if they haven't been altogether accurate. Talbot is there, still directing traffic.
Well done, Luca. Well done. Stay for your feet. Give it, man. Outside. Man. Come again.
Daly. Chong.
Let's go.
Ball for Levon Williams to chase. He's going to eat up a few more seconds, I suppose.
This is where the Humberland team should use some experience and just try to kill this game off.
Graham.
Keep the ball and just play for the clock. Game of chances though, Donald. Akwasa got a few chances. If he had scored at least one of those, I think it would be a different game today. But one good pass from Vanzi to Clennon, I think, you know, that changed the entire complexion of this game.
Nice first touch from Roden, who continues his run. Williams on it. Lewin. It's a training session for Humberline right now.
It's amazing what goals can do, Donald. It's amazing.
You wouldn't think that they're the team at the bottom of the table. Andre Clennon is going to come off for Humberline. Let's put in a shift.
I think that's Ron Richards. Came on a while ago.
Looks a little different.
No, the numbers look all right over there. No. Hey, one help on your side, so you have to do the problem.
Fabian Pasco is now on.
For Lorenzo Lewin.
Come again, Footy, man. Come again, Footy. Come again, Footy. Just turn out, catch here. Just catch here.
Watson. I've liked the look of Watson since he's been on the park for Harbourview. All of a sudden, Humberline turning on the style.
Come on, work again, work again, work again. Hey, hey, look at this, you're right, look at. Contain base, just contain base.
Richards.
I think we can say Humberland came here for 3 points today, achieved just that.
Harding. Watson. On behind. And Humberline player will get some attention in the final few seconds of this game. Gregory Lewis will get that attention. Asked to play a role in the middle of the park today, Gregory Lewis. And he's done the job creditably well. This Humberline team has really showed up this morning, led by Andrew Vanzi, who is easily the player of the match in our opinion. Andrew Price getting his second win of the campaign. Vanzi, of course, influential in the first goal, supplying the pass to Clennon, who was brought down inside the box, and then converting from 12 yards himself. Last bit of action here in this game. That is it. Finally a glimpse of their potential. Humberline with the 2 goals, with the clean sheet for the first time this season, and with the 3 points for the second time this season. And Andrew Vanzi has been instrumental. Score of the first goal, Levon Williams. Well, finished off proceedings late in the game with the second. Andrew Price will be pleased knowing that he now has a core to work with. It's a mathematical chance, a chance nevertheless. Lord Le Bernard with some more work to do as they seek to peak Harbour View, or at least at the moment it seems they need to run into some form the back end of this season. Right now they are out of the top 6, but that can easily change in the match days to come. Chong had his opportunities, so too Campbell, but they are forced to reflect on the missed opportunities this morning, with the scoreline ending in favour of Humberline, who have defeated Harbour View by 2 goals to 0.